Hello, welcome to episode 21 of Let's Play Chrono Trigger. Last episode we scaled Death Peak and we brought Chrono back. Didn't exactly resurrect him, we more tricked time into not having him die in the first place. It was pretty cool. And then we started on the endgame side quests that the old man at the end of time will tell you about. The first one we tried to tackle was the regrowth of the forest in the Middle Ages. So we've been down into this weird hole thing in the ground. We've killed the monster down there that was like sucking the moisture out of the land. And now we're going to see Fiona, who's the person who had a sapling that she wanted to plant that she thought would regrow forest. It takes centuries to revive the forest. Wish I could live long enough to see my wish come true. Okay. I actually know what we need. Someone who can live. Robo to help. I think that clue is actually kind of obtuse. But this was the thing in these old games, that it didn't necessarily spell everything out for you. You didn't have an objective marker telling you where to go all the time. It's had to sometimes work things out. Sometimes that was impossible because the developer's logic made no sense. But in this case, I don't think that's really the case. You just have to have a think about it. Anyway. Yeah, Chrono has now turned himself into some sort... sorry, not Chrono. Robo has turned himself into some sort of, like, agricultural machinery. And we need to go find him in, I guess, 400 years' time. Okay. That's maybe... land in the same place. Oh, or did I? Yes, I did. So the forest is regrown, and there's also a cathedral here that's not the same cathedral from AD. Fiona's Shrine. Okay. So everything's changed. This looks so much. It's exactly the same as the evil cathedral. Oh, they're names of the lofty robo. Here's a hat. Oh wow. Okay, so a hat that protects you from all status ailments for 50,000 gold. We don't have 50,000 gold, but I think we might come back for 3 of those before we head to the proper end game. And here's, yeah, Robo, broken down machine, sort of on a bed of flowers. I thought I was going to have to come back with Lucca to fix him. He's not actually broken, he just went into sort of power save. Let's celebrate our 400th year reunion. Why not? Oh! I had a feeling that this scene didn't happen until like right before we went for the end game, but right after the forestry. Okay, Robo's been thinking for 400 years. So maybe Lavos isn't responsible for gates. Yeah, he thinks someone or something see all this. And I tend to agree, because when Lavos makes a gate, we've seen him do it and it's black. Different events over time that we've witnessed. Some entity wants to relive its past. Ayla's talking about the experience of their life flashing. Talking about rats. I also like Magus during the scene. Like, everyone's having their touching reunion around the campfire, and he's like, "I'm not joining you. I don't care, and I'm not going to say anything." Oh no, he does talk. Yeah, this is interesting. So they're wondering if this is all predestined, if they're being directed by God or the planet, or following Lucca. Sleeps. No, frog sleeps. Okay, when Lucca was asked what their time period she went back to, she said, right, and this is a red portal. This one we can assume is by presumably the entity that it. God. Okay, this is 9 years before the start of the game. Dad promised to go hiking with me, but blew me off again due to work. I hate science, though. That teenage diary. Old diary. We've been taken back to a point in her life. Oh crap, what's Lucca's? Certainly can't remember that. Okay, phew, it's Lara. Oh god. Lara's skirt's stuck in the conveyor belt. Shit, she doesn't know the password, but we do. Screwed it up. And that sucks. Strongly reloading the game. You know what happened. Let's think about this. If we don't know, if we were to solve that problem for that, change who she is, we change everything about her life. So I suppose that would be iron rope. It's hardened. Time auto reanimate. That's pretty cool. Hey, you know what? This is too sad. I'm going to reload. Do that part again. I'm going to make a cut and I will see you back at that scene. Okay, so we're back. I decided that I couldn't leave it like that, and I hadn't saved, so I just reloaded, and we're going to have another go at saving Lucca's mum. I've decided that I don't care about changing time. I don't want Lucca's mum's legs to get mangled in machinery that her father made. It must have really screwed her up. And you know what? If unscrewing her up means she's not a science genius and she never makes the gate key and she never goes on all these journeys, that's okay, because it's a separate timeline and the Lucca that we have will still be here. Okay. So she's caught in the machinery. Password. Okay. Rescued her. Oh, that's crazy. So she's turned from not liking science to liking science because of this moment that we changed. Right. So in the original timeline, it's okay. Screw that. It's weird. I'm gonna have to check this out when I do Game Plus once. That scene where Robo gives her the green dream is actually a lot more touching if Lucca comes sad. Okay, cool, so that was a really good side quest. Like, the dungeony bit wasn't too long. We had the little puzzle that we had to do leaving Robo in the past. And that little cutscene with Lucca, which, like, I can't believe that's optional. It's such a good part of the game. Right, now we're going to go back and talk to the old man at the end of time. See what's what. This is this end game part. I think it's quite good because it's hitting a midpoint, I think, between a game like Final Fantasy VI, where there's tons of stuff to do at the end game, and basically you find out about that stuff by going around the world and talking to everybody and remembering what everybody says, writing down clues, and then going to places. But you don't quite know when you're finished. You just have to guess. You've probably done everything now, and then go to the end game, unless you're using a guide. Then obviously you know. But the fun is to not use a guide, I think. But then in your sort of modern open world exploration games, like consider The Witcher 3, it's like it's packed with side quests and optional activities, and they're all really done to a very high standard. But it's not really an exploring game, is it? Because really, you go onto the map, and then the map is covered in symbols that tell you where to go. If you want, it's like if you want something to happen, go over here. You don't really work anything out because it's all there for you. And that can make the game feel like feel like a bit of a mechanical process where you're just like working through a to-do list. And I think this is a sort of medium point, because he will tell you where the quest starts, more or less. But then you kind of have to work it out based on your memory of like what every random person in this game has said to you and spoken to them. But what he does do is tell you how many things are remaining, so that you know when you've done them all. Because at that point, you're just roaming around for no reason. Okay. Fugitive in the Middle Ages, Ozzy maintains an evil hideout. Tasks to be done in the future where machinery is made. Special stone that can shine its light on each generation from distant far future. Ghosts of a lofty night. Right, what we should do, we should try and sort out Miles' relationship with her dad. I don't know if that's to do with this ghost that he's talked about. I guess he's always alone. Oh, that's Medina Village. Yeah, because he's sitting over Magus' castle, isn't he? The former location of. Stop off and visit Chrono's mum, now that he's alive again. Pleased to see him again. More pleased to see Lucca, if I'm honest. I think, and we will stop in at Lucca's house. just to kind of see her parents, I think, after all of that. Oh! Wow. Haven't made a new armoured suit for Lucca. I didn't know that was going to happen. That's very nice. It's better than the Eon suit, and it gives speed +3 and fire guard up. I think that probably means no damage from fire rather than healed by fire, but that is a result. And I didn't know that he was going to do that. Ah, there she is. So I can take a walk. I think maybe she was always sitting down when we saw her before, and the game just never spelled out to us that that was because she had ruined angled legs. Might have had a bit more impact. So, okay, right, let's I think I want Marl in the party. And I also think I want to whip Robo. Bigger arm. Down helm. Down suit. MPU's cut by 75%. I didn't even know I had that. Holy crap. Give him the speed belt for now, just because his speed sucks so bad. Okay, right, let's go. Let's put that gold stud on someone. I keep pressing the wrong button. Quite like Chrono doing the counters. Let's put the gold stud on. 75% reduction in MP cost. Insane. Another thing I like about this game, like, do all these optional side quests and gather all the best items in the game. It lets you get overpowered. I remember the end boss still being a challenge, but it lets you get some cool stuff. Okay, Chrono's got probation and apparently wants to see his daughter again. Great. Well, you say only the Chancellor thought Chrono was guilty. That isn't true. Chrono was tried by jury. Chancellor's now saying woe is me. I think Bing lives on the left side of it. Right? Bing. Bing does not wish to see anybody. And he's bedridden. Motion control. It's locked. Oh, what? Real? Chest I never opened. My breather. Okay, so those are Marl's teachers. seriously what's going on here. Checking everything else out in the castle. Yeah, awaits downstairs. Yeah, it was my lawyer, I think. Yes. Okay, Pierre's been explaining to the king that he didn't kidnap Mark. All the soldiers who worked in the jail were hired by the Chancellor. Yeah, well, they were mystics. And it was also the Chancellor who ordered the dragon tank to be built. Okay. Okay, that's all good information. Okay, yeah, that's where we broke out of jail. Ended up walking across all those dudes. Okay, side of the castle. Stuff we've never seen. Unbelievable that we didn't explore this place properly. That's locked. Huh. Okay. Not sealed by a mysterious force. It's locked. So that must take you into the jail area. Okay, and into the basement on that side. Chef's ancestor had a cook-off with Magus' troops. Yeah? Right, okay, so they're still talking about jerky, which we know is the king's favourite food. But we gave him jerky already. I wonder if it's worth me going around again now that I've spoken to everybody. I feel like no. I'm going to try. No, we are getting nowhere. Yeah, we're getting nowhere. Back through. Ice tackle, triple tech, lifeline. Okay, cool. Like a Healy technique, but let's give it a go anyway. It does. Lifeline, revive, restore allies. Right, so presumably like bring everybody back to life and fully heal them. Hang on. can it be... Can it revive people if it's a triple tech? You have to review a lot to do it. Like going to be an auto raise type deal. That would be cool. Okay, so we didn't get anywhere speaking to Miles' dad. Let's try and find out about this ghost. She's talking about the cathedral that used to exist. Be there anymore. I've been to the fair. Been to the fair a number of times. It's playing Corridors of Time, theme from the Kingdom of Zeal. On the piano. Remember the earthquake we just had? No. Talking about. Okay. That seems concerning. Okay, the Mayor's Manor. Do I know about your establishment? No, I don't. Yeah, okay. This is the beginner's room. No, I don't need a weapons and item seminar. I'm good at this point. Still, free tonic. No. Don't need to be taught things. Going in the shop. Right, so that's Lucca's house. Go to the left. It's just flat. That's where I'm going. I think nobody comments that you're parked a spaceship in the town. That is a bit of a plot hole, isn't it? Okay, right, so let's talk to the people of Paul then. Shop. Nobody in the shop other than the shopkeeper. Ah, right, yeah, this pub. That's right, there's a mystic in here who plays the piano. It's cool. "400 years ago, a strange metal creature helped a woman named Fiona revive the forest to the north." Yep, this we know. Best jerky. Saving it. He sold me really expensive jerky again. Or if I just got nowhere before because I was at the wrong point in the game to be giving him jerky. Going on then. Oh yeah, these are the people who hate their dad because he's greedy. Give us 10 gold to act like a chicken. Yeah, he's a terrible person. Okay. What about you, little girl? Okay, you also don't have anything new to say. Okay. So, this ghost. Where the hell is this ghost? also got this part, Dina Village. He should know what the Black Omen is, shouldn't he? No, because he's not the Melchior who saw it get created. He's the Melchior from the original timeline that got punted out to here. Yeah. No. Sure, he's got to recognise it. Yeah. Okay, so... yeah, so he's Ozzy. Hekran, which is again all old news. We need someone to tell me something. No, Ozzy did just tell us they worship the Ozzy statue. There's definitely used to be a statue of Vegas. Changed. Yeah. They also worship the Black Omen. Well, that's great. Okay, well, that's somewhat... no, okay. Not sure where to go looking for this ghost. Wondered if there was back in Forest Ruins. Ghost. Is it worth me going back in the magic cave? In there. I mean, I'm in the wrong time period for it, aren't I? Okay, alright, so there's a ghost haunting the present, but I don't know where. Meanwhile, I just bought some more really expensive jerky, so let's see. And park in front of the car. I have to go through the forest. Okay, let's just go back up to the king and see. No, still locked. Alright. This is frustrating. Okay. Going for the sunstone. Pretty sure you start by finding something in the future. That's for sure. Or get into Robo. Happy with the party I've got? But Robo is the top member. Oh, okay. Yes. R66-Y, or should I say Prometheus? Whoa, okay. I can start using lightning dudes, I think. Whoa, Robo just really beat the shit out of that dude. I wish I put the gold stud on Chrono, but I just need to remember that Mar has it, so she should see dice 2 every round. I remember this side quest is really worth doing because you get something from it that makes Robo a lot more violent. I think really it's a side quest per character, and I just hadn't remembered that that forest one is what leads to my business with Lucca and Emma. That one doesn't appear to be targeted at anything. But actually it leads to this sort of reveal about, sort of semi-reveal about like the entity that's coming. Still going, okay. I think I'm going to try this lifeline thing. Let's do it. Lifeline. Well, it did not heal us, but it did. It gave Robo an auto revive. Gave everybody an auto revive, presumably. It's handy because I think we're all about to die. Bloody hell. We're in a lot of trouble. We really need Robo back alive. Might be more after this.
I think these enemies are fast. I think that's part of the problem. Like, they are getting their goes quickly. Bloody hell. Okay. Right, just attack, attack, attack. Hope this is the last one. Just need to deal much damage as quickly as possible. Get killed. Not bad for humans, but can you find a way to me? Oh, I doubt it, mate. My sense of direction isn't. If this is going to be some sort of maze thing, be in here a while. What I want is a save point. I kind of want to stop at this point. Go down there, I'm assuming it's going to take us back to the start. Go in there if we really run out of ideas. Okay, yeah, lifts and multiple floors, I'm not going to go with this place. Ah, save point, save point, save point. Cool, right, I'm going to leave this episode here now. We had a very frustrating time trying to find side quests in 1000 AD, couldn't find it. Couldn't find shit. But we did save Lucca's mum. And we are on our way to finding out robos and the robots in general, which are their whole deal. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next episode.